Guys, Rubify here, bringing you guys more Call of Duty mobile content. And in today's video, I'm gonna show you guys the top 5 loadouts for ranked. Now, I am gonna be using the RUS on this, and you can change it up if you would like to. This is suitable for ARs, SMG, and you could use it for shotguns as well. So for our first loadout, we're gonna have a team deathmatch kind of loadout because with the SMG, you're gonna be rushing in. I am an SMG user. If you don't wanna rush in and you wanna use like an AR maybe, the only thing that you need to change is the lightweight. Unless you want the lightweight on, you can change this into the flak jacket because most commonly you're gonna get bombed, grenaded, fast recovery depending on your playstyle, and also shelter if you like to dodge bullets. Now, as you can see on the screen, I have the RUS 79U cyberspace skin on, and I have the red dot, extended mag, the foregrip, and the quick draw. And then also for my pistol, I have the J358 Skulls and Blood. Now I do have the FMJ on this. I also have extended mag and the laser sight. There is one thing you can change this out with, it's the silencer, but you're gonna see soon in the video what kind of game mode it is most suited for. Now for our perks, because we are rushing in, I'm gonna be using the lightweight, and because you're very close to the enemies, it's easier to spot you on the map if enemies have UAVs. I have the ghost on, and then dead silence for every loadout in here. It's very important. You should always use dead silence. Now I do have the sticky grenade on for now because I'm doing a mission, but I'm actually using the trip mine much more since last season practically. So you can also use the sticky grenade or the frag grenade depending on you. And then for the tacticals, you can have the smoke grenade. I'm the one using the smoke grenade. You can also change this out with the concussion grenade. It's actually pretty good, but there's a bit difference with the flashbang. So for our operator skill, I have the annihilator on. Now if you're an AI user, you might as well use the war machine, but I really recommend the annihilator. And also if you're using an AR for long range purposes or a sniper, you could use the Tempest, which is a very long range kind of gun. It's a little bit similar to the Annihilator, instead it can't home on enemies, so it's a little bit harder to aim, but when you're far away it won't really be able to do that, so Tempest is better for this. And going on to the second loadout, I did say that I have every loadout for every game mode, but domination and hardpoint are pretty much the same. The only difference is that this and the smoke grenade. That's all the difference is. For domination, I would use the smoke grenade, and for the hardpoint, I would use the trophy system. Here in the hardpoint, you won't be able to get spotted most of the time because the hardpoint is within buildings or walls. In domination, the flags are out in the open, which the smoke screen helps with, but I personally use the trophy system just because it's usable overall. So the guns are pretty much the same except the pistol. I changed it out for a different pistol, different skin, but the attachments are still the same. And then I still have the sticky grenade for this. I usually do have the trip mine on this as well. And then I have the flak jacket on because when you do get like bombed and the trophy system isn't placed down, you could get killed. But if you're playing on domination, you could change this into lightweight or fast recover. Now for our operator skill, I have the transform shield on because it's very useful to block doorways or capture the flag, I guess. Yeah. Now going towards our third loadout, I want you guys to hit the like button if you learned something from this video, and also if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to my channel if you have been enjoying my videos lately. I'm trying to improve the quality of the editing and the thumbnail every time I upload a video, so I hope you guys are enjoying my content more and more. So guys, without further ado, let's jump to our third loadout. Now it's practically the same. As you can see, the only difference with the gun is that I don't have the quick draw on it. And for other guns, you could change it for the foregrip instead of the quick draw. But the reason that I'm using the foregrip is mainly because when you put the foregrip on the RUS, it goes like in a circle. But when you're using it without that, it goes very horizontal, which you can't control as easily. And then the pistol is practically the same. Instead of the laser sight, I'm using the silencer, the suppressor. And I don't really need to talk about the operator skill because it's search and destroy, but it's still good to have if you're gonna use this at some point to hide your location from the enemies. And the reason why I'm not using the ghost for this is because the enemy needs to kill 4 people to get the ghost, or get 2 major assists and kill 3 people, which will end the game, by the way, so which is practically hard to get. So the ghost isn't really as useful, but the tracker, it's easier to find the enemies. I'm not really good at finding enemies, that's the reason why I have it on. But you can change this with the cold-blooded if by chance like you don't want to get hit by score streaks. And also toughness is one good perk with this. It's the toughness of the tracker. Don't mind the cold-blooded because the chances of getting the RC card is actually still pretty low. So these 3 are the loadouts that I use for ranking up. But when I'm near the end of the game and I want to have a little bit of fun before I finish off the match, I like to use the sniper class. I have the DLQ 33 on, mainly because I've been using it forever since season 1. And the attachments I have is extended mag, stock, and the FMJ to wallbang people, which is pretty good with the gun actually. And then I do have the Annihilator on. You can change this up with the Tempest, like I said earlier, but I commonly go for quick snipes, like close range, so the Annihilator seems reasonable to me. Now, instead of the trophy system or the smoke grenade, I'm using the cryo bomb because it's much easier to kill enemies when they're slower, which is practically what the cryo bomb does. Now I have the agile perk on, so that it's easier to quick snipe people or quick shot people. And then I have the toughness because when you're getting shot at and you just need to release 1 shot, you do not want to miss it. And that's gonna be it for the 4th loadout. The 5th loadout might surprise you because not many people use this class, but it's really fun to use. Like it has been getting famous since season 2 if I'm right. It still isn't used by as many people that I would like, but it's pretty good that enemies aren't using it against me. And it's the shotgun class loadout. I have the long barrel on this to one shot go further away, and the extended mag on this so that I won't have to reload as much. And then the laser sight, I'm not sure if it does help with the hip fire, but like I still like to use it. So if I put it down in the comments that it's not helpful, you can use the suppressor with this. And then pretty much the same pistol as the first loadout, same attachments and everything. But I do have the gravity spikes as the operator skill because you're gonna be much closer to the enemies because you're using a shotgun, and most of the time when I'm using the shotgun, I like to be very close to people so that I can easily one-tap them. and I haven't really used any of the grenades, so I didn't really change this from like what this used to be. But for this, you could maybe use the EMP for like the challenge that's going on, and also for the grenade, I'm just using the trip mod because that's what I'm used to. And the perks are going to be pretty much the same with the first one, because this is kind of like a rushing in, because I'm not as good with it compared to the RUS. The map is quite big instead of like small maps like Nuketown, so it's not as useful on that maps. So that's the only reason why I have it on a different class. So guys, that's gonna be it for today. Those are my top 5 best loadouts for ranking up. These 2 are mainly for fun, but it really helps your team because you're gonna start to play the Slayer role, and that's also what it is, the Slayer role, the Slayer loadouts. So guys, that's gonna be it for today. Like the video if you learned something new, or well, enjoy the video. Also subscribe to my channel if you're enjoying my content lately. Comment down below if you have anything new for me to do, like fan loadouts or something like that. It's gonna be your idea. I will credit you. Also, the music that I'm using on this video is gonna be linked in the video. So guys, it's gonna be it for today. Peace out.